that is going on with they come out and they're talking about name brand product, and China is upset about what Donald Trump is doing with this tariff. Everybody is fighting over. Okay, and I'm a little bit concerned about some things that I'm looking at. The name brand product is
Louis.
It's Louis, I guess it's Louis Vuitton, and all the other name brands that they got out there, and costing all this a lot of money. Okay. China have been doing this for a very long time, knowing what these brands cost, knowing what America is selling it for, and being part of what they've been doing. And they said 80% of the stuff made in China. Well, it could be true, but you got to understand something. A person can put a price on anything they want. You know, you can have a car that costs $5,000. You can sell it for $100,000 if you want to. It depends on who wants to buy it. Now we talk about quality. That have a lot to do with it when it comes to quality. Also have a lot to do with the name brand. The name, okay? China's making it. It's going to be China name. It's not going to come directly from the manufacturer putting their name on it and saying that it's my brand. Okay? You putting Chinese brand on it, that claiming that it's Nike brand, but it's really China brand. So it's different when it's like that. Okay? I don't have anything to do with any of these companies. I'm just talking based on what I think and the way I'm looking at it. Okay? And then there's another thing about Donald Trump with this tariff going on with China, and China upset, and China trying to get a lot of people to be on China's side. Now the benefit of this, to be honest with you, China do not care about nobody country. Okay, they don't care about their own country. And I advise any country is dealing with China, okay, take the full benefit of them coming to your country and trying to get you to be on their side. If that's the case, ask for more than what they offering. They will give it to you because they want to pull you away from America. That's the same thing happened to the Philippine president when it came to Duterte. China was treating the Filipino president at that time, Duterte, very good, rolling out the red carpet, okay, and treating him very nice. Only reason why China was doing that, it was because of America. If it wasn't for America, they would not be treating the Filipino president in that way at all, on rolling out the red carpet for the Filipino president. Okay, they're only doing that because they want to move the Filipino president away from the United States, so they're going to treat him good, but they really don't care nothing about the Filipino country. All they care about is getting the Filipino away from America, so they're going to treat the Filipino president good. Okay, that's only because of that reason. They try to move him away from America. So take the full advantage of it, because without that, they don't care anything about their country. Okay, so if they coming to you and they're making a deal, ask for more than what they offer. They will give it to you. Okay, because they want to move you away from America. That's the benefit of these other countries. So take the full advantage of it. Get all you can get, and they will give it to you. Okay, on that end, when it coming from China. Okay, soon as they find out towards America, and they start treating that president not so good. Okay, and they had no respect for the Filipino president, because if they did, they wouldn't have came over and be bogarting and taking what they want and claiming what's theirs. Okay, now whether it's theirs or not, I don't know that. Okay, I'm just saying how they do business and how they operate. Okay, and American people really don't know Asian people. Okay, they really kind of a little bit dumb when it comes to Asian people. Okay, they really are. I grew up and lived and dealt with Asian people for damn near all my life, and I can tell you the things that they do and the things that they get away with is unbelievable. Okay, because America is really dumb when it comes to Asian people. Okay, and the Chinese president, okay, that's in a whole different ballpark. Chinese people is totally different from any other country when it comes to how they operate, how they deal with money, and how they deal with their system. Okay, but they care nothing about anybody else's business. They do not get involved in your affairs. Anything goes on with your country, that's your problem to deal with. Okay, it's not like America. It's totally different. Okay, then I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying that you're dealing with a whole different breed of a country that you better understand what you're walking into when you're dealing with them. But any countries out there dealing with China, okay, take the full advantage of what they're offering you and ask for a lot more. They will give it to you because they want to move you away from America, and they'll do whatever they can to do that. Okay, now when China have full advantage of everything, the other way. Okay, meaning that now you in their control, and then they gonna be telling you what to do, and they don't give warnings. Okay, whatever they say goes, goes. Okay, there's a lot of good things about China I like. Okay, but you better know what you're walking into when you're dealing with them. Okay, it's not what you think. They only acting like this and doing what they're doing for these countries because of America. If America wasn't there, you guys wouldn't be getting nothing. Okay, they'll do business with you if it's going to benefit them, not if it's going to benefit you or your country. Okay, they only benefiting you, and they only dealing with you, and they only talking to you, and they only negotiating you, they only making deals with you because of America. So you better think America, think Donald Trump for what he's been doing. Okay, and all this going back to this all these name brand product, that's a good thing too, because people need to wake up and understand where this stuff coming from. Okay, I don't want to buy something that costs $5,000 and it was made in China, because that's a China made, made by China hands, not made by the company that I'm believing that is made by, and they putting their label on it. Okay, if it's made in China, then it should say made in China. Don't say made in China and then take it someplace else and say it's made in France when it was not made in France. They just used the label. That's kind of unfair, and China knows it's unfair, and China have been holding that secret for a long time. They part of it too. They're part of the problem. Okay, so don't think China's in this and they're innocent. Okay, all of them involved in this, with this product costing $5,000 and China making it for $200. They know. Okay, you part of it. You part of the problem. Okay, so don't separate yourself from it and like you had nothing to do with it. Okay, you was part of it. So, and I think this terror and everybody, you know, today, the time now, everybody need everybody. I mean, we all need each other for support. All the country need each other for support and to grow and to make money and to do things. Okay, or it's gonna end up like North Korea, other countries that have problems, and they don't really deal with the world as much. But a country that been closed in and don't let people in their circle, and that's fine. That's the way they live their life. But if you're going to be trading back and forth, then we all need each other country for that predicament. There's too much problems going on in this world. So I hope everybody understand what I'm saying and look at what I'm saying. Try to understand what I'm saying and see what you think about it, about what I'm saying.